Hi, I'm Jeannie from Create and Babble, and we're going to be working with this design, and it is called Always Kiss Me Goodnight. And I thought, well, this is appropriate with Valentine's Day coming up. It doesn't scream Valentine's Day, but yet it's kind of appropriate. And this is going to go in my bedroom, and I'll take a picture of where, you know, the final destination for it, because it's going to fit in really nice with what I've got going on over there. So I hope you'll come back and take a look at the final picture. I'm going to also be doing something different as far as a surface. This is our white palette board, and these are sold as a one-time use, and you can see the original white color of this. And I've used it several times, even though it is sold as a one-time use. I was able to get most of the design off and use it a couple of times. And then I decided, you know what, I think I would like to have it in black. So I painted it with just acrylic, I think, or maybe it's chalk paint or milk paint, something like that, just black. And then what I'm gonna do is, and it's been a while since I did it, but I thought I'm gonna distress the edges a bit with just a sanding sponge, and then I'll wax it. And the reason I'm gonna wax it is so when I pull off the transfer, it doesn't pull off any of the paint or leave any of the transfer. You know, I want it to be a smooth surface. So that's the main reason I'm sanding it. Plus I want the distressed look, but I want a smooth surface so that it won't damage my transfer. It won't lessen the life of my transfer. So I just gave that a light, you can see just the lightest sanding, and I'm going to get that dust off. And this is exactly the look that I want. And then I have some clear wax here. It's gonna, let's see, do I have a brush? I do have a waxing brush. So I'm just gonna get some clear wax on my brush and just give it a light coat of wax. And this will just ensure that I have a nice smooth surface. I won't damage my transfer. You know, it's not rough, it's smooth, and the wax just helps release that sticky transfer, because this is a brand new transfer. It's new to me. I've not used it, so, and it is available. I checked. All right, so that feels really nice and slick, even though it doesn't, you know, it looks matte. And this is the look that I wanted. How's everybody's week going? Mine's going pretty good. I went back to the gym this week, so that's helping just to get back into normal. All right, and you can still see that this is a palette. That's, you know, I want to, you know what? Maybe I'm going to sand that just a bit more along the seams. See if that helps. Just so that you can see the seams of this. Do you know what I mean? I want it to look like a palette, and it does. There we go. See, the little bit of distressing there really helps. All right. So I'm going to take this transfer, and this one, like I said, it's called Always Kiss Me Goodnight. Brand new. I mean, I've not used it yet. And the use and care directions are on the back of every transfer, by the way. Now, before I pull that off of the backer sheet, I am going to write on the back of it with the Sharpie. I'll just always kiss me, so I can identify this backer sheet in case I use it at a workshop, and it's just easy to find this backer sheet. Okay, now I'm going to remove it from its backer. Put that to the side. Now I need a fuzzing cloth. Since this transfer is new, never been used, it's pretty sticky, so I'm laying it down on this terry cloth fuzzing towel just to get some lint on the back of it so that it's easy to release from my board. Okay, it's picking up some fuzz. Hi, Nicole. Oh, Nicole, by the way, now that things are settling back down, I went to the post office this morning, so I don't know if you still wanted that ribbon, but you've got 3 yards of it coming your way that you should receive on Saturday, they said. Okay, so I'm going to eyeball this, the word always and good night, and see if I have the same distance. I think I do. This is just going to be real plain. Nothing fancy about this one. And once you see where this is going with everything around it, you'll understand why I didn't want to get fussy with this. There's not going to be any ribbon colors or anything. This is going to be very plain. Okay. You're welcome. Oh, did you? Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, to add the lips to it. That's perfect. I like that idea. You could always, you know, there's so many, you know, I love mixing and matching. You could always add hearts from the homespun hearts if that's the look you're going for. You know, you could, I love that idea, Nicole. That's great. All right, you're putting the lips from, what's that transfer called? I don't even know if it's still available, but yeah. Okay, I'm going to use white. This is, like I said, this one's going to be very plain. You know what, now that I'm looking at it, do I want to use an off-white? Let me look. We also have iced coffee. No, actually, that needs water to it. I'm going to do that now. Stir that up later. That's a little too dark. Yes, by the word kiss. Good idea. I love that. I'm dropping chalk paste. So almond. Let's take a look at almond. There's almond. Boy, that needs some water too. I haven't had a workshop for a while where these are getting used. I'm going to stick with white, I think. All right, so I'm going to get a stir stick. Stir this up, and this is good consistency. This doesn't need water. I'm going to make sure I have no bubbles or wrinkles. And then I'm just going to plop down some chalk paste. And then get a squeegee. Actually, I never use this squeegee. I use this one, the angled, because it's bigger. That's it. Just long strokes. You don't need to brush stroke this on. You just need to cover silk screen areas. I'm just going back over just to remove the excess and scrape it back in the jar. Then I'm going to release this, get this off. Well, the chalk paste is still wet. Oops, I got some splotches. I guess I didn't add enough chalk or wax, I think, or chalk paste. You see some of that paint on the back of there? But I'm kind of liking it. I'm thinking, do I put it back down and do it again? Or do I leave it distressed? I think I'm going to leave it distressed like that. Because that's kind of my look. What do you all think? I could definitely lay it back down. But I'm kind of liking it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put this in the water. It's behind me. And I can clean that off, and I can get the paint off of the back of that. But I kind of like this look. Because I'm looking for distress for sure. In fact, I'm probably going to sand over the whole thing. real lightly once it's dry. But I like that idea of the pillow, you know? I might have to sew a heart-shaped pillow and put this on a pillow. I agree, Nicole. It's not my favorite squeegee. I just looked at it and thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it. But I'm not. It is. But some people, that's their favorite squeegee. It's just on what you like. Now that I'm looking at this, I wish it was a little bit more distressed on the always. I'm gonna sand that, I think, or something. I like that chippy. The chippy look is what I like. And my bed, I built my bed myself a couple years ago, and it is definitely chippy. It's like a farmhouse style huge bed that I built. I don't build furniture anymore, but that was the last big thing I made. So once you see this, you'll understand why this works. The Goodnight, I'm going to leave alone. I don't think I'm going to distress that because it's such a thin font. But I think I'm going to chip away a little bit at the always. And I think I'm going to distress the edges of this board even more. Especially the corners. Yeah, good idea, Nicole. I'd love to see it. Okay. Now, I'll have to bring that file up here. I have like this down in my workshop. I have all kind of tools for distressing and chipping away. I'll have to bring up that file. This is a little too perfect. There we go. That's what I wanted. Just to get this a little chippy. Dust off there. That's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. It's not the look for everybody, but this is so what I love. Let me change my, you can see it there, and then I will post a picture of it in place in my bedroom with all the other stuff that I have in there on that bed, and you'll understand then. All right, thanks for joining me. And thanks for watching the replay later. I really appreciate it. I will be back. I'm working on a new schedule, so watch for me, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.